All right, we're back at Baruch College for opening night of Nike Pro City 2016. I'm Dan Serafin. To my right is Greg Alcala. On the floor right now, game number 2 featuring the defending champion Bingo All-Stars in green and the TNP. Greg, what does that stand for?
The next problem.
We love that. They're wearing the black, and they have the ball to open the game. It's Ronald Stokes underneath, fadeaway jumper, too strong. Coming the other way is Bingo's All-Stars. Number 15 is Corey Williams. Number 30 is Mike Glover. That's the former Iona College product. Outside, the Will Pratt, the lefty, three-pointer's no good, but Bingo gets the rebound. Back outside, it's Pratt again. Thinks about the same shot. Drives instead. Lefty scoop, just off. Gets a rebound and gets it to go.
Nice follow-up by Will Pratt on that offensive rebound.
Second game of the evening, as we said. TNP's got the ball. They're wearing black. Richard Forbes. The drive is no good. Instead, it's a rebound, and it's Ronald Stokes wearing number 40, the big man in the middle for TNP. He could be the next problem.
Definitely. You know, and with the first game, you saw Sean Bell kind of dominate with their bigs. I think in this game, if you look at, Bingo, the defending champs, them adding Mike Glover is like a big opponent to the team that they probably didn't have last year. He might be somebody that they might feature in this game a lot because he's very accomplished now.
Thinking you're right. I'm thinking we're going to say that name a lot. Referees already having words with coaches. We are not a minute and a half in. Gotta let them know they're there, right, Craig?
Yeah. Started early. Let them feel your presence.
It'll be Pratt and Forbes jumping on the free throw line. It's Bingo's All-Stars who gets the better of that. Like we said, defending champs, they won it all last year here at Nike Pro City. And they've added Mike Glover. He's got the ball now underneath. A double comes Will Pratt outside his second three of the game. No good. Again, it's a rebound on the offensive end for Bingo. But it's a turnover instead. Coming the other way, here's TNP. It's Alan Thomas around a screen, around another. The nifty pass is no good. Bingo's going the other way. J.J. Moore, pull up.
That all started with Corey Williams' deflection of the ball to cause the turnover.
Defense turning into offense. TNP again. He thought about shooting that from about 4 steps behind the line. Instead, it's a turnover. Here's Pratt. Wrong way through the hoop. But there to get it back is J.J. Moore. That's the right way. Bingo starts off where they left off last year. It's an 8-2 run, forcing TNP to take a timeout. Greg, it's just a 20-second timeout. Go ahead, though.
5 straight points by J.J. Moore to start. It looks like they're the aggressive so far. And I don't think TNP has really gotten into their sets yet offensively.
I would agree. Amongst the players for Bingo's All-Stars this year, we have a couple St. Francis College alums, Lowell Ulmer and Kevin Douglas. Douglas played his high school ball in the Bronx at FBA the third, where he was a B Division champion. Teammate of Amadou D-Bag.
Yeah. And then you got Davis, who played at Curtis.
Right.
And these are two guys that, their games I'm very familiar with. Me also being a St. Francis.
Right.
So we definitely know what they bring to the table.
City basketball fans. Yeah, like you said, certainly familiar with a couple of those guys. We talked about Mike Glover before, the two St. Francis products. Speaking of Mike Glover, skies in for a rebound.
Yeah.
Tries to put it back, but it can't get it to go. Glover plays professionally overseas. Coming off a few seasons overseas. Of course, we know he finished his college ball at Iona College. Started a rocky start to his college career, but he straightened out for sure and led Iona College to a MAC Conference Championship and a berth in the NCAA tournament in his last season.
Now he plays for the Halifax Hurricanes of the NBL League. Actually just picked up 6th Man of the Year for the Hurricanes this past season. So good for him.
Inside. Nice tip in. Second effort. Corey Williams.
If there's anybody here who might take the the trophy for playing in as many overseas teams, it might be Puerto Ricans. He's suited up for Brazil, Sweden, China, Germany, France, New Zealand, Australia.
The passport has lots of stamps.
Yeah, I wish I had the miles that he has.
Here's Glover. High arcing shots, too strong.
We go the other way.
TNP takes over.
Continuing to struggle a little bit.
They've surged a little bit, though. 10-9 is the score. Ronald Stokes' offensive rebound putback is good.
Nice move.
Ronald Stokes has led TNP. They take over. Now they lead 11-10. It was Bingos who had a lead early. We've already seen a couple big runs in the second game of the night. Don't know how that's not a foul, but the refereeing expert is Greg, not myself. We go the other way. TNP 1-on-3. No good. Bryce Ellie can't get it to go. It's Bingos going the other way. Stacey Daniels, no good. Possessions are quick, not surprising in the Pro City League. Not surprising for the first quarter of the first game for both of these teams. Cleared out, J.J. Moore. Bingo's going the other way. Bingo's down to one. The pass right at Alan Thomas. He'll hold, he'll find Forbes to the bucket. Absorbs contact, can't get it to go. We're going quickly the other way. Here comes Bingo's Will Pratt, the lefty, right at the defense. That doesn't work either. J.J. Moore, the rebound and the putback. There's been a lot of rebound and putback so far in this game. It's not exactly pretty basketball, Greg.
Yeah, but he seems he has the knack for it right now. 7 points for J.J. Moore to start.
Nice take. Alan Thomas right at the bucket, gets it to go. Notice TNP doing a lot of kind of creeping, looking to jump into a passing lane and get a quick steal. It's worked a couple times so far.
Defense is the name of the game.
Forbes looking for the end one, doesn't get it. He'll go to the line for two. Nonetheless, 6:16 left. First quarter of game 2. It's Backpack Broadcasting. It's Nike Pro City 2016. We have TNP in black. They are leading Bingo's All-Stars, your defending champs. Bingo's All-Stars wearing the lucky green tonight. They trail by 1. Make that 2, Richard Forbes. Number 10 for TNP.
Number 34, out of Texas Tech.
Good crowd here, Greg, at Baruch College for night 1 of Nike Pro City. Opening night, but you got to expect more and more people starting to get excited about this league as we kind of move along the season and things really start to get interesting.
Especially late in this tournament, this league. Going all the way up to the championship. You're going to see the college game continue to get bigger and bigger.
Bingo showing off their bench. JoJo Swift in, finds Mike Glover. Glover.
Wow, that was a foul. that was a foul. Ref obviously didn't see that one, but reaching in.
Good defense by Swift. We have
TNP gets the ball out of bounds. Bryce Ellie inbouncing. Posting up. Tyshawn Valentine, no good. Bingo's going the other way. The drive and the dish, and Swift thinks about it. Pulls it back, Glover flashes underneath. Mike Glover's on the board, his first points of the game. Bingo's down 15-14. They've cut it to 1. They had a lead early. They gave it up. We're still close in the first, Greg.
Nice to see Glover get in the mix. Big boy basket.
Bryce Ellie underneath gets it to go. TNP maintaining their lead.
You know, if Bryce Ellie is going to be, the guard that brings the ball up, he can definitely exploit these matchups. It looks like he has the height advantage down low. So you can definitely kind of, toss these guys on the low post.
It's Corey Williams to the line for Bingos right now, looking to make a 3-point deficit. Perhaps just one to get in both.
Once again, we want to thank
His nickname is the Homicide. As they call him. They call him the Homicide.
Executive Director Lance want to thank him for being once again
17-15, TNP in front.
They got KingOFkingsFoundation.org. You can go online and check out all
Williams misses the second. TNP heading in the rebound. It's Ellie by himself. He was in front of everyone, uncontested at the bucket.
Second straight bucket.
TNP up 4. Getting inside the Glover again. You can see Glover getting the position underneath. Yeah. Works beautifully. Foul there called on Ronald Stokes. Ready to check into the game now. Rice High School alum, University of Cincinnati product, Jermaine Sanders. Williams in the bucket, no good. Loose ball. Valentine was amongst the mix, but Bingos holds on. And Bingos will have the ball out of bounds.
You see the next problem, TNP really getting their hands on a lot of these deflections, frustrating Bingos offense.
Williams drive, too many bodies inside. Somebody got a hand on it. TNP going the other way now. Thomas, the ball handler, coming off a screen to the bucket. No, it dishes it out. Sanders, no good. 3-on-1 for Bingos, and perhaps a smart play there, but Greg. The 3-on-1. Thomas was the only guy back.
Yeah.
Made the foul. Sanders going back to the line.
Yeah,
Not Sanders, rather Williams.
Yeah, good stoppage.
Greg, this first game, in my opinion at least, resembling the first game, and that both teams come out and really, it's the first game of the season. They don't really know exactly what's going to work for them, what's the play, what's the bread and butter. Obviously, Bingos knows that Glover inside is a force.
Yeah.
They've been feeding him a lot. Not with very much success, though. He's got 2 points so far.
Yeah, but I think over time you're going to see him get to the line more. You could probably get a couple of baskets down, load some easy shots, and then get real comfortable.
Perhaps it's like the running back in football, the 3-yard gains in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Become 6-yard gains in the second.
Exactly.
And they increase.
The more he sees the ball in, the more comfortable he gets, and then he might have a big night.
Sanders top of the key, guarded by Ulmer.
Ulmer sticking with him, staying right there.
Couple
This
crossovers.
guy's got to pass the ball, man.
Thomas from deep, no good, but there's Sanders with the rebound and the putback.
Well, at least he made up for it because he dribbled, at least half of that shot clock off. And they forced the team into making a bad shot clock. He got the rebound and put it back in, so he made up for it.
And as you can see from the footage there, the coach telling Jermaine Sanders the same thing that Greg, you were
Pass
saying.
the ball.
Too many dribbles.
Too many dribbles. You only got 24 seconds.
21-17, TNP in the lead. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here at Brew College. It's been a good night so far, Greg. That first game, Sean Bell coming back from behind. Dykeman was winning big at half. They were up by 10. Sean Bell, rather, able to come back and rally to win thanks to their big men.
Yeah.
It was exciting at times. Much of the time. It was exciting.
It was a great game to kick off the tournament. Definitely liked the back and forth play. Definitely enjoyed seeing a team use like their expertise. Like they have big men that can score. And you saw various guys have success down low. Like 4 big guys probably in double figures. So definitely a great first game for Sean Bell.
Glover's at the line for Bingos, down 4. Hits the first, makes it down 3.
So Mike Glover on the college game at the free throw line to shoot. 3:20 remain here for this period.
Short on the second. TNP grabs the defensive rebound. Here's Sanders. Passes quickly that time, Greg.
Yeah. Not for their mistakes.
Three-pointer. Little long. That was Greg Edwards with the shot. Other way. Glover. Nice adjustment in midair for the lay-in.
See the big man running the floor, gets rewarded for it.
So 1 point lead.
TNP now trying to hold on to this lead. J.J. Moore looking for somebody after his dribble ended. Allen Thomas. There's Jermaine Sanders. Thought about the 3-4 seconds. Driving, dishing. The shot clock expires before TNP can get a shot. A 1-point lead. And TNP can't get a shot there at all.
Great defense by Bingo, though. Really frustrated TNP into not getting a shot off. That's a good look by Mike Glover. Just
You can really tell Mike Glover's kind of taking on the leadership role of the team already. You see him there already telling his team, calm down, relax. We're only down 1 point. It's not the end of the world. It's the first quarter. 2 minutes left. I think, Greg, you would probably be saying the same thing if you were 6'9" and had the skills of Mike Glover.
yeah. But I'm obviously not there because I'm talking to you.
You and me both, Greg. Isaiah Johnson on defense. Allen Thomas on offense. Wow. Oh, a defensive play there.
It's like LeBron again in Game 7.
Joe Swift. I knew you were going to say that, Greg. JoJo Swift is fouled. He'll go to the line. After that play, looked like a okay block, but apparently he got some of the body.
Yeah. Nice if he had a replay right now.
Okay, I think Greg, if you're a rule fanatic, you got in a lesson in these 2 games. You saw a defensive 3 seconds called. That's not that rare, but we've seen it called a couple times tonight. We just now saw a delay of game for a guy taking a free throw when he shouldn't have.
I didn't even see that.
I'd never seen that before in my life, I don't think, actually.
Yeah. Especially in a game like this, where it's pretty much an all-star game.
Bingo's going the other way. It's tied at 21 with just under 2 minutes in the first quarter of Game 2 of Night 1 at Nike Pro City. Mike Glover, what a move.
Yeah.
Nearly behind his head.
I love how he didn't take too much time to get into what he wanted to do. He caught the ball, quick spin to his left, and finished strong.
The drive and dish was nice. The pass off the mark. Shaq McFarland responsible for the turn. Well, not a turnover, actually. They're going to say Bingo's touched it last. So Shaq McFarland now is going to inbound. Aaron Williams posting up. Dish is out. Olufemi Olujay going the other way. Glover, look out. Windmill layup. Looks like he was perhaps a little frustrated he couldn't throw that down.
Yeah.
Give him a couple weeks.
Looked like he showed off a little on that one.
Another missed shot from the perimeter. Here comes Bingo running again. Now they're going to kick it out. Isaiah Johnson. The 3 is good. Here comes Bingo's. They were down 1. Now they're up 7. Less than a minute left in the first quarter.
On that fast break, he had all time in the world to sink that shot and made it count.
Aaron Williams for TNP to the bucket, lost it for a second, got it back. Jermaine Sanders, the jumper's good. That's his game, Greg. The 15 to 19 footer.
Yeah.
He'll hit that all day
Mid-range guy.
long. Oh, a little flash there. Nice play all around. JoJo Swift with the pass.
Getting into the mix.
Lowell Ulmer, the finish. There's a, it was nearly a steal, rather. Stacey Daniels, top of the key, 11 on the shot. This could be the last shot of the quarter. Nice pass off the dish. Inside, can't find an opening. Now it's Corey. It's Bingo's All-Stars taking the last shot. Lowell Ulmer off the mark, but Bingo's All-Stars ends the first quarter on a 10-2 run. And at the end of one, Bingo's 30, TNP 23. We'll be back with more Nike Pro City here on Backpack Broadcasting.
For a ride after the game? Well, Lyft has Nike Pro City viewers covered with rides on tap. Download the Lyft app today and use the limited code PROCITY16 for up to $50 in free Lyft credit. Lyft, rides in minutes.
Elena, thanks for helping us figure out our favorite player.
Of course. We're here just in time for girls' night tonight.
I don't know about going to girls' night.
Oh, yeah?
I kind of love girls' night.
Of course you do.
We're trying to pick our favorite player, and we heard your handles were pretty tight.
Takes a lot of practice. Practice at breakfast. Left hand works the dribble. Right hand gets the serve.
Do you practice in the theater?
We're back the second quarter of game 2 here. Brew College, Nike Pro City 2016. Bingo's All-Stars. Defending champs up 7. Mike Glover puts them to the free throw line. Greg, a first quarter that we saw TNP take a lead. We saw that lead disappear as Bingo's goes on a run late in the first quarter. It's led by a couple guys. Corey Williams, one of them, he is 7. Also Mike Glover with 9. Glover's at the line now trying to get to double figures.
Yeah.
We'll try again.
Looks like he's on pace to have a big night. The lead outscores are 9 points, 3 rebounds, and he's looking for more. And that's just one quarter. Not even in half yet. So.
I think a lot of the Bingo's success is going to come from Mike Glover this season as he goes so well with his team, and maybe if they can find that strong second and third scorers, that'll obviously help them out.
Well, I mean, he's not playing in this game right now, but I think Keidron Clark is going to be a big key to this team. Repeating, he might be the best point guard in this tournament. Played 11 seasons overseas, and very accomplished play.
Glover grabs that rebound, and we start going the other way. Bingo's running quickly. Here's Jay Wills. The jumper is good.
Nice pull up there. Transition. Didn't think about it.
Foul in the backcourt there. It's JoJo Swift. Getting a little too much contact there on Shaq McFarland. It's an 11-point game quickly. Seems like only a few minutes ago, Greg, TNP was leading. Now they're kind of searching for an answer as Bingo's kind of clenched down on defense, rather. Underneath, that was Carl Lee unable to get a shot off, and Bingo's again with numbers going the other way. Swift, underneath, looking for a foul call. There was none. Aaron Edmead the other way. The jumper from just inside three-point range. That was from the hands of Greg Edwards. It's no good. TNP gets an offensive rebound. Edmead again, top of the key, trying to do some fancy dribbling. It doesn't work. Lower going the other end. Here's Swift. He can't control it. He starts to take it out. Swift, no good. There's a call. It is a travel. Helter-skelter back and forth, Greg.
Well, it's nice to see Omer get in defensive.
He got that steal
there, yeah. Kind of ignite that fast, but even if they came, unsuccessful on it, that's the defense you're going to need to win a game.
Edmead and McFarland are in the backcourt for TNP. They go down low. Carl Lee. That's TNP's first bucket of the second quarter. I'll tell you what, Isaiah Johnson that time, it's been JoJo Swift the last few trips down the floor before that. Bingos just driving to the basket with reckless abandon. It's worked out for them. They get the foul call there. It's kind of been craziness, but it's worked.
I mean, right now, they're the aggressors.
There's Kevin Douglas.
Just got into the game.
Just got in.
Straight to the
Case
basket.
something happened.
Yep.
But for you St. Francis Terriers fans out there, 2 players recently in uniform for the Brooklyn Heights College on the floor right now. Kevin Douglas, who just hit his free throw, and Lowell Omer.
It's going to be nice seeing them play together.
Looks a little different in green, though, rather than the blue.
Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, it's like Wagner right now. It's too much for me. Like,
36-25, Bengals All-Stars up to an 11-point advantage now. Shaq McFarland with the ball. A lot of crazy dribbling going on from TNP. Can't say it's been all too effective, however. Ismail Abdullah grabs the loose ball, puts it home, gets TNP under 10. Isaiah Johnson, now it's Swift in the corner. He's not shy. Edmead, the bucket, nice up and under. Went right around Douglas.
yeah. And he's very familiar with him, especially playing in Northeastern Conference.
Here is Douglas, the lefty. Out to Swift. Lance Furtado, a fadeaway. His first shot of the day is no good. And the other way we go. McFarland and TNP looking to string a couple buckets together. Edmead in the corner was doubled but got a foul call.
What organization you in? Green Fire. Big shout out to Green Fire. Tony George, videographer. The Black Republicans that
Edmead at the top of the key. In the corner. McFarland. No good.
Nice move, but the defense was right there to meet him. Couldn't get a shot off. Actually got blocked.
Here's Swift to the bucket, off the window, and good. Bingos back up to a 9-point lead.
I like how Bengals really choosing their spots. They're not waiting for the defense to get set. They're just, pounding it inside. It's working for them right now.
Abdullah.
Nice.
Up and under. Nice play. Fell to the floor as he headed to go. Ismail Abdullah. Couple buckets in a row for him, getting TNP back in the single digits. Richard Forbes coming back in. He'll replace Shaq McFarland.
805 remaining. You carry a bag full of money for all your women like a sugar daddy. You carry a bag full of money anytime, any way you want.
Jermaine Sanders checks out. Bryce Ellie, he started. He checks back in for TNP. Ismail Muhammad looking to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Make it a 6-point game if he does. In and out. J.J. Moore, top of the key. Kevin Douglas posting up, working hard. At the hoop, he gets the roll.
Nice move by Kevin Douglas there. But we've seen that before.
A few times, yes.
Kevin Douglas, very explosive wing. Nice fluid jump shot to go along with it.
I always thought, and I don't know if Kevin Douglas would agree with me, I don't think he would disagree, that injuries definitely played a big role in his college career, and they came sometimes at the worst times, right before March, right before conference tournament time, when maybe Coach Glenn Breaka was leaning on him. As we see Joe Swift by himself with a steal and a lay-in to put Bingos back up by 11, but like we were saying with Kevin Douglas, those injuries hurt. He seems to be fully healthy though now, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing overseas, playing in San Jose, before San Jose in Peru. Definitely happy for him. He was always a guy on the tears. I always thought that, if he was healthy with the kind of teams that went to the Northeast Conference Finals, they definitely would have won it all. Because he's the kind of league that can really do it all. He can shoot, he can drive, he can bring the ball up. Very versatile wing. So, something they really missed on, but nice to see him out here healthy, playing.
As Greg paints the picture of Kevin Douglas's game, Douglas hits a three-pointer. I guess if he was a baseball player, you may call him a five-tool player.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a weakness.
Yeah, that's exactly what he would be.
Corey Williams backing down, gets a call. TNP doesn't know for sure. Offensive foul, rather. TNP down 12 with the ball. Forbes looking for a call. A jump ball instead. Looks like a little bit of a mismatched jump ball here as it's Forbes for TNP.
I had hope for Forbes now.
No, they get the ball nonetheless, and Toppin gets it right back for Bingos. Williams with the ball. Oops.
Only LeBron James could have called that one. That was a risk right there.
Kind of high for everybody. TNP takes over possession.
Definitely want to see what Toppin does here for all the back broadcasting fans. He actually played in the Unsigned Hype game that we broadcasted not a couple months ago. So he's in high school, but he has a lot of talent. Good shooter. Can get to the basket. Very intriguing player.
Corey Williams to the bucket, count it, and the foul. Bingo's up 12. Could be 13. Let's go to our sideline reporter for this game is Brian Fonseca. He's got more on Bingo's All-Stars. Brian.
Guys, I spoke to Coach Maxwell Cole, the defending champion Bingo All-Stars, shortly before the game. Said that he feels great about his team, and he said that he wanted to highlight a couple of guys who we've been seeing playing this evening. Jamal Williams, who came from Texas Tech, who we've been hearing his name called a lot so far in this game, and Mike Glover, who formerly played at Iona. We've seen some great things from them tonight, and we'll see if the Bingo All-Stars will continue as the defending champions. Guys?
Thank you, Brian. Of course, Mike Glover's name has been uttered by a lot. How about Aaron Edme? I could say his name there. He just hit a triple. Makes the 10-point game. Bingo's up 48-38. 5:15 left, second quarter. A lot of funny business going on underneath as Edme tried to body up the bigger Williams. Didn't work out for him. Refs say he broke the rules. I mean, in that spot,
a lot of catching up to do.
In that spot, Craig, I'm sure Edme, he's talking to the ref now. He's telling him, what exactly do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I can't just let him get a bucket. I got to D him up somehow, and I tend to agree with him there.
Yeah. I mean, but if you're in that kind of position where you really don't have the advantage on, and turns to strength, then anything you do that's overzealous is going to be a foul.
Right. Williams hits both free throws. The lead is a dozen. We're coming up on 5 minutes left in the first quarter. TNP looking to get back in. They go down low. Lee, the spin and the bucket is good. Bingos is going to call a timeout. Their lead is 10. There's just more than 5 minutes left. It's Nike Pro City from Brew College on Brackpack Broadcasting.
For a ride after the game? Well, Lyft has Nike Pro City viewers covered with rides on tap. Download the Lyft app today and use the limited code PROCITY16 for up to $50 in free Lyft credit. Lyft, rides in minutes.
Elena, thanks for helping us figure out our favorite player.
Of course. We're here just in time for girls' night tonight.
I don't know about going to girls' night.
Oh, yeah?
I kind of love girls' night.
Of course you do.
We're back at Baruch College. Second quarter, less than 5 minutes left. Bingos All-Stars leading by 10. That was JoJo Swiftler drive to the bucket that ends up in and out of bounds. Bingos will keep it. Greg, 2 players for Bingos in double figures already. 12 for Corey Williams, 11 from Mike Glover. We haven't seen much of Mike Glover in the second quarter. On the bench, getting a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, I mean, they have the lead right now, so you can afford to take the risk. But those are pretty much like the senior guys. Like, Corey Williams is a veteran player. He's a pro's pro. He knows exactly what he's doing. And Mike Glover plays overseas, a lot of experience on the basketball court. So, yeah, those are 2 guys that you can expect to see, throughout this tournament that are going to have, great games all the way through.
For TNP, it's Carl Lee leading the way with 8. Ronald Stokes adding 6. We're going to go the other end of the floor as Carl Lee's going to step in the line shooting 2. Trying to get TNP back within single digits.
TNP has a lot of players that can give you some points. Like, you got MB here, Carl Lee. A lot of different players that can give you some baskets. So I think that throughout this game, you might see different players getting in the mix, not just one guy like Mike Glover or Corey Williams, but multiple guys. And one's coming in right now.
Mike Glover, 1 of 3, checking in for Bingos as TNP brings Stokes back in. It's an 8-point game with a little more than 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Mike Glover ball handling at the top as Corey Williams comes out and gets it. Williams with Alan Thomas on. Dribble shake, finger roll, no good. Stokes gets the rebound. He's got a crowd of Bingos All-Stars around him. It's going to be close for an 8-second violation.
They need to get that ball to the court.
And they didn't do it.
That's it.
Ronald Stokes had D all over him when he first got the rebound. That took him about 4 or 5 seconds of the 8-second violation.
You gotta be mindful of that.
Will Pratt, Mike Glover, Corey Williams.
But if you're a guard, you gotta help. You gotta find him.
Got to know when that 8-second violation is going to run out. Nice cut and bucket there by J.J. Moore as Bingos goes back to largely their starting unit. The only one missing, Stacey Daniels. Thomas, top of the key, inside Lee. Let me get that shot up. 10-point game. Carl Lee at the line trying to get him within single digits again. It's been TNP kind of getting it under 10, and then Bingo's building it back up to the decade mark. Checking back in for TNP, Curry Havey. Check that. This is his first minutes in the game. This, of course, the first night of the season here at Brew College from Nike Pro Season. It's the 23rd season in all for the Nike Pro City League. Games Tuesday nights, Thursday nights. Tuesday nights, you can catch them here. BackpackBroadcasting.com, Backpack Broadcasting on social media. We'll be here Tuesday night for 2 games every week for the rest of the season. Mike Glover will probably be in the baseline posting up for a lot of those games. Finger roll underneath. It's good. That's Greg, when you talk about the experience of these guys on Bingo's All-Stars, you see it with Glover. He just knows the tricks of how to get the deuce.
He knows how to get his points. He doesn't play outside of himself. You know, he's not pulling up for 3 or anything like that. He finds a spot. He knows what to do when he gets it.
Glover played on that Iona team that won the MEC Conference Championship. Teammates with Scott Machado on that team. They beat Manhattan College in the championships his senior year.
Scott Machado became one of the best point guards in his senior year.
June 23rd, you have prime time versus New York Lightning. That's the new TNP, coached by Shannon Dewey. And then you have the second game, X-Men versus Big Apple basketball. So those are going to be 2 great games.
Stokes misses the first. It's a 10-point game once again. That's been the deficit for TNP for much of the second quarter at least.
Number 35, just checking. It's his birthday today, y'all. Happy birthday. Show body ball.
Tayshaun Valentine checks back in.
I remember body ball.
Carl Lee to the bench.
He's one of the premier players in this league. So
Stokes hits the second. It's a 9-point game. Just under 3 minutes left.
more than inbound over to Johnson.
Isaiah Johnson, now the primary ball handler for Bingos. Looking for Glover. Back to Johnson, rather. It's no good. The layup attempt. And here we go again. Stokes getting the rebound and unable to really do anything with it. And there's Glover with the scoop for the deuce. Bingo's pressure, full court, and it's worked. That's a defensive foul on Isaiah Johnson, but it could have gone the other way.
Seems like TNP hasn't learned their lesson yet. You know, Ronald Stokes is getting those rebounds, but they're not, helping him out. He's isolated down there. Can't expect your big man to do the ball. You gotta help him out.
Nobody running to him, giving him people to pass to when he gets it, and it's happened twice before. One of them resulting in an 8-second violation, the other one in just a straight-up turnover.
You gotta talk to Bingo about something. See, Bingo wants answers. Bingo wants answers. No, I understand that. Look at that brother. If he says something to me, I'm gonna talk to him. It's a conversation. Bingo wants some answers.
Bingo's All-Stars head coach, Bingo Cole, no stranger to New York City basketball. He lives it. He's been coaching these tournaments for quite some time. You name him, he's been there. Hoops in the Sun, Nike Pro City, the list goes on and on.
But he said that this would be his last tournament. He's not doing any other, any of the other tournaments in the season. This would be his tournament. He's been waiting.
Good spot.
In this
Good spot to end his career.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it's nice if you're a Bingo that you can just call up Mike Glover and be like, hey Mike.
And then you get your first win, your first year coaching. In Nike Pro City.
Rebound. Bryce Ellie
Johnson ahead. More finishes. Bingo's gotten quite a few uncontested finishes. Part of the reason they lead by 11.
I think what's great about Bingo is that he's got a lot of guys that are really loyal to him.
Right.
Like Keegan Clark, he actually played for Big Apple basketball for 5 years, but when Bingo, told him that he was coaching, he came right over. He didn't hesitate. So,
he's got a lot of names in his contact list.
Yeah.
Nice spin move there and finish at the bucket. Count that and a foul. Alan Thomas could finish a three-point play that could get TNP back within 10. If they can be maybe under 10 behind going into halftime, that's got to be something to build on at least.
But where's the defense? I mean, Bingo has 60 points and could get more by the time we get to halftime. So, not a great job offensively, but maybe that can change in the second half.
Thomas finishes the three-point play. 60-50 the score right now with 75 seconds left in the second quarter. Johnson with Havey on him, right at the bucket, but he can't get the layup to go. TNP looking to run, but again, they can't get that.
That's another possession where they left Ronald Stokes down there. Fortunately for them, they got the ball up, but this can't continue to happen.
They've been scoring. It seems like just the first 4 or 5 seconds of every possession is just the ugliest.
Confusion.
And then they get it together and get a bucket.
Yeah. Maybe that's the recipe for success.
It's not terrible. Mike Glover just throws that right to the other team. Ellie, nice bounce pass, but it's kicked. TNP will keep possession. They're within 8 now. Now we're talking about perhaps getting within 2 possessions before halftime.
Fought their way back. Didn't look pretty, but they're definitely in this game.
Bingo's half a minute left. Glover can't control the bounce pass from Johnson. We're going the other way. TNP got numbers if they hurry. They go to the trailer, ends up in a steal. Out of bounds. Off of Johnson. TNP will keep possession. 20 on the game clock, 18 on the shot clock. Bad pass inbounds. Valentine threw it right to Johnson, but he was wearing green, not black. Here's Johnson. He'll hold for the last shot. There's 10 in the quarter. Cleared it out for him. The middle is open. It was open, rather. TNP foul shot just behind half court. No good. So we go into halftime. If you're TNP, you can't be overly upset. Deficit that was double figures, Greg, with only single figures. Bingo's lead 60-52 going into halftime. They're defending champs, Greg.
It's actually been a really flawed half for TNP, so for them to be within 8, just shows you that they really fought to get there, and they're not out of it.
Bingo's scores 30 points in each the first and the second quarter. Their leading scorer is Mike Glover with 15 points. Corey Williams adding 12. So 27 combined from let's call them the big 2. Actually, you know what? Let's throw J.J. Moore in there. He had a dozen as well. So 3 players from Bingo's All-Stars score a combined 39 points. Backpack Broadcasting's Brian Fonseca is standing by right now with head coach Bingo Cole.
Here with Coach Maxwell Cole, the Bingo All-Stars. Coach, you're up 60-52. Simply put, what do you like, what do you not like in the first half?
Well, I don't like the way we're playing defense. You know, defense win ball games. That's always been my motto. We have to play defense. If we play defense, I have a whole opposite team. They can score at will, but I got to teach them how to play defense. If they play defense, we'll win every game.
How do you plan on doing that to perhaps, extend your lead in the second half the rest of the way?
Maybe play my younger legs, my younger kids, and let the old school guys watch a little bit, make them understand what kind of year this is going to be.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Brian. So it's 60-52, the defending champion Bingos All-Stars lead. Game 1 and night 1. At halftime, we'll have more from Baruch College. It's Nike Pro City 2016 on Backpack Broadcasting. Stick around.
Overtime is the sports app bringing basketball highlights from NYC to the world. To see all the top plays from Pro City and the basketball scene, download Overtime in the Apple App Store. Make sure you check out the high school basketball channel to see if your plays made the cut. Who's got the best game in New York City? Overtime does.
Athletes aren't reasonable. Is it reasonable to demand more speed from the same legs? More power from the same muscles? More air against the same gravity? I mean, does this look reasonable? No. But that's what it takes to achieve more. Because every ounce of energy, every milligram of material, every fraction of a second matters. As you demand more performance from the same body, we demand more performance with less waste. Transforming limited resources into limitless potential.
Evans for 3. Oh, how about that? And now the Dolphins break in as it's Wisakowski who drills it in. Trip, nice move, and finished. Nice pass, Core with the jam.
Yeah.
Guys the ball up to the near post, and there to hit the ball into the goal is Mustafa Harani.
And a slam by Sidney Wilson.
We're trying to pick our favorite player, and we heard your handles were pretty tight.
Takes a lot of practice. Practice at breakfast. Left hand works the dribble. Right hand gets the serve.
Do you practice in the theater?
Doesn't this get annoying?
Does what get annoying?
Ding, ding, ding.
Lauren? Hey.
Ding, ding, ding.
What's up, LeBron? We're here to figure out who our favorite player is.
Okay, come on in. Y'all hungry? Yeah. I got all type of good stuff in that fridge. Future, what's up, my man?
Man, I want you to come over to the studio, listen to this track.
I'm gonna listen to training music.
You, me, tennis, and Spain.
I've already got it.
We are back at Baruch College for the second half of the second game of the first night of Nike Pro City 2016. I'm Dan Serafin. Sitting to my right is Greg Alcala. He's been here all night. He'll be here all summer. Hopefully. In one way or another, you'll be here. We're forcing it.
Yeah, I mean, where else would you want to be?
You wouldn't want to be anywhere else, actually. And in that tone, we said we don't know whoever's going to show up here at a random given night, be it on the floor or tonight on the sidelines. We'll stick around in a little bit. We'll be talking to a current NBA player who's here watching the action, including Bingo's All-Stars, the defending champions. They're wearing green. They're leading TNP, who's wearing black. Bingo's All-Stars ahead 60-52, as that is Stacey Daniels missing the free throw line jumper. Alan Thomas taking it the other way for TNP. Around a screen and a jumper of his own is good. It's a 6-point game. TNP inching their way back in it.
Yeah, last year we had Tobias Harris here, and we also had Will Barton play. And it was nice to see Will Barton because now you see him with the Nuggets. He's a very key player off the bench for that team. So we got to see a lot of that in summer. He's a great player, so we really got to put on the show for us.
Nice play there as Thomas, who hit the jumper last trip down, makes the nice pass. TNP now within 4 as they make a little run in the early stages of the third quarter. Glover, the drive off the window is no good. Tip-in chance no good. Glover gets it back, and he'll kick it out. Alley-oop, nice play there as Corey Williams finds J.J. Moore. Moore's got 14 points now. Glover had 15 in the first half for Bingos.
It's like their own little big three.
Alan Thomas, strong start to the first half. He takes that on his own. Drives right at the bucket. It's a 4-point game once again.
Yeah, he's been engaged all game. Seems to be like any player that's not having a problem making plays for the team.
Wild possession there. Moore misses the jumper. Before I can finish talking about it, he gets called for a travel. Then he gets called for a technical.
I think that if you're a player, you get it. There's no benefit in trying to the rush.
Especially in a league like this.
Yeah. It's the summer. Why do I need to hear you yelling at me?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. So what's the point?
There
should be text on every end, as far as I'm concerned. Fouls are right.
They've been quick with the tees too. They're not really listening to you that long.
Nope. It's the wrong time of the year to get yelled at.
Yes.
September, school, fine, but not summer.
Here's Thomas. He's had the hot hand, looking for an opening. He hit. Nice
Great pass.
Great look as the defense is drawn to him as he goes up to take the shot. Finds Tyshawn Valentine, his first points of the game. Now it's a 2-point game, but only momentarily. Moore there, coming off a technical foul. Gets the 2 points back. Bingo's back up 4.
No, it's true that any team is always a runaway, and Bingo's lead is gone. They're only up by 4 now.
Nice hit back. Ronald Stokes gets the tip in. We got a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 2-point game. Not anymore. Will Pratt at the bucket.
So the acrobatics at the rim.
Valentine outside. Now it's Ellie looking for an opening. TNP just doesn't seem to be in the flow of an offense on that possession. There's some controversy going on now as perhaps Valentine is injured, perhaps not. Perhaps he is. The foul's there trying to get out of the game. TNP didn't want to use a timeout. On his way out, he's letting the ref know about some disagreements he has with him. Okay. Any thoughts on that, Greg?
I mean, it looks like maybe one of the other players, I think I heard him saying, like, getting in his knees. But I mean, you can't see everything. I mean, refs, no one's perfect, and definitely no refs are perfect. But yeah, but you're not gonna see every play.
Mike Glover rocking the rim there. It's a 6-point game. As TNP had it within 4. Jumper missed there as Bingo's now going the other way, looking to grab some momentum.
Nice
play. Williams with the drive and the scoop. Like we've said all night in this game, it's been Glover, it's been Williams, it's been Moore. It continues to be that way. TNP's Isaiah Johnson into the defense. He gets the call.
Just now you saw Corey take it coast to coast, switch the shot midair. They able to finish. Doesn't make too many mistakes out there.
So homicide at 3. He scored 50 goals when he goes with it on the right hand side.
Forbes inside, but the entry pass is stolen by Williams. Corey Williams to Glover. No one really on him. Now there's 2 on him. Glover can't get by the dribble. Might have gotten hit in the face there as he goes down. Nice look for a pass there, but Johnson on the end. It's Williams. It's Pratt. The lefty no good. The second chance is. Bingo gets back their 10-point lead. There's a little less than 7 minutes left.
Glover looks like he's still trying to recover after that hit.
So TNP had it down to 4. But now it's a 10-point game once again. We're almost midway through the 3rd quarter. TNP counts to talk it over. We'll take a break. It's Nike Pro City 2016 on Backpack Broadcast.
Looking for a ride after the game? Well, Lyft has Nike Pro City viewers covered with rides on tap. Download the Lyft app today and use the limited code PROCITY16 for up to $50 in free Lyft credit. Lyft, rides in minutes.
Elena, thanks for helping us figure out our favorite player.
Of course. We're here just in time for girls' night tonight.
I don't know about going to girls' night.
Oh, yeah?
Back at Baruch College as Nike Pro City Night 1 rolls along. Bingo's All-Stars leading TNP by 10. Will Pratt, a steal right off the inbounds. the bucket.
Will Pratt gets a quick steal, takes it all the way.
All right, we promised a current NBA star on this broadcast. We have him now. Our Brian Fonseca on the sideline now with Chris Copeland.
Free agent forward Chris Copeland, who last played with the Milwaukee Bucks and a former New York Knick. So, what brings you here to Baruch for Nike Pro City?
Homicide, my man Corey Williams. He called me out when he was playing tonight, so I want to definitely come out and show support. They always do a good job here, putting on great games, but I heard he was playing, I had to come and show support.
Speaking of great games, you had some great games here when you were a member of the Knicks, so what's it like kind of just being back in New York City, being here, just around basketball, the atmosphere here at Nike Pro City?
There's no place like New York when it comes to basketball, for sure. There's no place like New York altogether, but I'm always around. I'm originally from Jersey, so I always come back, see family, friends, things like that. It's just good to come in here and feel that real basketball. New York summer vibe.
Is there any chance that you're going to suit up for one of these games, perhaps? Like maybe get in there yourself?
Not tonight, but real soon, anything's possible for sure. I mean, I play all summer long. Just right now, I just came to be a spectator.
And as mentioned earlier, you're a free agent. You are in New York. Is this possibly a sign of something? Maybe you'll return to the Knicks. Maybe you'll go to the Nets. What's going to go down this summer for Chris Copeland?
That's a great question. We'll see. I can't really talk about things right now, but it'd always be great to play here. I had a great experience my first year out. The city always did well by me, so I'll never come back. But we'll see how it goes.
All right. Thanks. Great to see you here, guys. Back to you.
All right, Brian. Thank you for that. As Chris Copeland was the answer to our trivia question, Greg. They had some moments for the Knicks back when that run that year that they made it to the second round and lost to Indiana.
That was
then went to Indiana.
One of the best years of my life.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I'm a Knicks fan.
The Knicks were good.
Yeah, because we don't get that too often. So when it happens, it's a surprise. But he definitely had some great games for the Knicks. He's a nice surprise off the bench, especially relieving Carmelo Anthony. Definitely remember him as a shooter. He was a great, three-point shooter for the Knicks. But,
and O'Brien tried to lock him down to re-sign with the Knicks. We could have perhaps, maybe if we had a pen for him and the actual contract in front of him. I mean, I don't know who's exactly going to pay that. I don't have the money to pay his contract, but he would probably be a welcome addition.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a proven player, but definitely happy for him, getting into the league and finding a place. Even if it wasn't with the Knicks, he just continued his career because he's played overseas for a while. So it's good to see him get his chance and he's sticking. So good for him.
And as he said, maybe we'll see him on the Pro 6 circuit before the summer's over. That has yet to be seen. This game rolls along under 6 minutes left as Bingo's All-Stars up 11 now, 75-64 on TNP. The next problem, as pointed out by Greg Alcala. And the reason why Chris Copeland is here with the ball right now, Corey Williams to the bucket. Nice dish at the last second to Mike Glover. Nice two-way game. There's some little bit of camaraderie being built between Glover and Williams in this first game of the Pro City season.
Nice seeing Corey Williams really drive that ball against that tough defense and find an open man. Really didn't give up on that play.
TNP tried to get it down low, but that doesn't work out. It's a turnover. Bingo's taking over.
Right now, we got Zuri Pavlin just checked in. I saw him kind of warm up before the game started. He looks like a shooter, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he has on the offense tonight.
Thank you, Greg. Pratt gets stuck in a tie-up in the corner with Greg Edwards and Ismail Abdullah. Jump ball, possession arrow. He's going to go straight up. We're going to have a jump ball at the foul line.
Sorry.
Pratt wins it. Back to Williams. 11 on the shot clock. Edmead on Williams. He'll drive on the shorter man and lose the ball. Kickball is going to be called on Ronald Stokes. 13 points is the difference now. TNP had it within 4, maybe about 5 minutes ago. But as is the case so often with basketball, Greg, it takes such an effort to kind of cut that deficit down.
Yeah.
That maybe once you get it to 4, that's kind of all you got.
Well, I mean, from what we're seeing here, it's like every time TNP gets close, Bingo exposed for another run. And it seems like Corey and Glover are, spearheading those runs, whether it's, 2 steals that we saw in the backcourt over here by Corey Williams, or, Mike Glover having his way down low. You just find a way to, dispel those comebacks and, get their lead back.
It does seem like whenever Bingos needs a bucket, they know that they can go down Glover. Much like in the last game for that stretch, they had Javon Pinkston, Sean Bell All-Stars. They could kind of go to as their security blanket. This game for Bingos, that person is Mike Glover.
Yeah. And Corey, too. Corey's had a lot of great scores here. Hasn't really been turning over the ball, like one of the guys in the other game. But, yeah. He's proven he's a pro. He's making a lot of good decisions here tonight.
Pratt hits the second. It's a 15-point lead now for Bengals All-Stars. Ed Mead, who caught fire in the second quarter, handling the ball now for TNP. The long jumper is good. That's a 2.
Is that Northeast Conference right there?
TNP picks up the full court pressure, and it works. It counts in a turnover. Here's Thomas. Now here's Ed Mead. The dish is late and incomplete, if you will. So a duel over going the other way. It's Williams with Ed Mead on him. Inside to Moore. His first attempt is no good. His second attempt is very good.
Nice to see Mead not back down from the challenge from Williams, though.
Down low, it's Stokes. The double comes. He's looking for somebody to get rid of it, too. And he finds someone. Greg Edwards, his first bucket of the game. It's their 13-point deficit for TNP. Here's Williams inside the Glover. Posting up Stokes. Count it, and a foul from Mike Glover. Bingo's up 15.
And that's where he's hurting the defense. When he gets the ball, he's not holding it. He's making quick decisions, and the defense just isn't ready for it.
Not even a second thought when he got it there. He just drove right at Stokes, and it obviously worked out for him. Elijah Bush is going to take Stokes out of the game now for TNP.
Elijah Bush is in the ball game. TNP number 13.
TNP looking to run. May work out for him. Johnson inside to the just checked in. Bush, but he can't finish. Bingo's had some new players out there now, but here's Glover underneath. He got mauled, perhaps?
Huh?
He got roughed up there underneath.
Yeah.
Glover's been good at the line. Glover,
again.
He's probably used to just being sore after a game. I mean, he gets hacked, punched, pushed.
Yeah. He needs a helmet, and he needs the Carmelo padding that he wears under his jersey.
That's Carmelo? That's official Carmelo gear?
Carmelo padding.
Okay.
But he's getting work done. This is his second time at the line in the last 10 seconds. It's adding to his total. And it looks like TNP just doesn't have an answer for him.
He gets it back on the tip out. Bingo's passing the ball around well. Playing hot potato in a good way. Johnson's drive, though, stuff. TNP coming the other way. This is Thomas. No good. Tipped out. It'll stay TNP ball. 85-68. Bingo's in front. Bingo's in the green. TNP in the black. Third quarter, just less than 3 minutes left. Timeout on the floor. It's a Bingo's timeout. And it's a full timeout. We're here at Baruch College for Nike Pro City. 2016 opening night. This is Backpack Broadcasting, and we'll be right back.
Overtime is the sports app bringing basketball highlights from NYC to the world. To see all the top plays from Pro City and the basketball scene, download Overtime in the Apple App Store. Make sure you check out the high school basketball channel to see if your plays made the cut. Who's got the best game in New York City? Overtime does.
What's up, LeBron? We're here to figure out who our favorite player is.
Okay, come on in. Y'all hungry? Yeah. I got all type of good stuff in that fridge. Future, what's up, my man?
Man, I want you to come over to the studio and listen to this track.
Back at Baruch College, 2:56 left in the third quarter. TNP had the ball, but they lose it on the turnover there, so Bingo takes back over. That means Isaiah Johnson. Foul line jumper, no good. Out of bounds ball over the basket court. 2:48 left in the third quarter. Bingo's is up 85-68. Out comes Mike Glover. He's their leading scorer. In his spot, Lowell Omer.
Finally gets a rest. I think he's done enough work to rest until we get to the fourth. And you probably won't see him come in unless Bingo gets in trouble.
Bingo did say he's going to give his young guys a little bit of a run here late if he had a lead. And nice play to save the ball, keeping it inbounds by Isaiah Johnson. Now it's out to JoJo Swift back in the game. But TNP taking it the other way. That's a foul. Elijah Bush going to the line as he goes to the basket there. TNP made that run early in the third quarter, got back into it, got within 4.
Yeah.
But after that, it's been all Bingos. They built their lead back out to where it is right now at 17.
And I think for TNP, I think one of their problems is they haven't really discovered who's going to be their, their guy.
Right.
Someone who could, stop the bleeding, so to speak, and just get easy buckets. I don't think they have that guy right now, or they don't know who it is yet. Hasn't revealed himself yet.
Right in front of us is the action, the double team. TNP picked up the defensive pressure, but Bingos. That's Zuri Pavlin who just checked in and kind of flew at the basket, looking for perhaps a call, didn't get it. TNP will take over. A chance they got to think to try to get this back within single digits before the end of the third quarter. If they can do that, much like they did at the end of the second quarter and beginning of third, maybe we've got a game on our hands again. Ed Mead, the ball handler now for TNP. On the wing, it's Edwards. And before he can make a play, a foul is called. Omer with the foul. TNP's ball out of bounds.
Skying rebound for him.
Bingo's going the other way. Jamal Williams. Got it to go.
Nice move by Embiid right there. Nice in and out crossover dribble. Allowed him to get to the basket. Get fouled. He gets the 2. Has a chance for one more.
TNP's gotten themselves to the line a lot in this third quarter.
Yeah. And if there's anybody on TNP that can kind of be that guy, I think it is Embiid. I mean, he can shoot. He can get to the basket. Definitely can create for himself and others. But he's going to need some help.
That corner 3 has been open the last couple times down for Bingos. This time, it's Lance Rattado who missed it. TNP now looking for a corner jumper, and they get it to go. Greg Edwards It's a 13-point deficit for TNP. Full court pressure. Swift to Johnson. Kickball's the call. Bingo's will hold on to it.
He don't want to be paid in cash anymore. He want to be paid in food. He wants you to give the concession stands of money every day. He don't want no check no more. Make the game deep, make it hard. So now that's one of the
Nice drive to the bucket by Johnson, but he can't finish. Other way comes TNP, they got a 3-on-1 if they hurry. And they do! Finish it with a slam, Elijah Bush.
And that might have been the best play we've seen from TNP all night.
They seem to just be doubling the ball handler no matter who it is now. The kind of frantic defense that you might only see at the end of the fourth quarter, and it equals another bingo turnover. So it's an 11-point deficit now. TNP in the last minute to 90 seconds, picking up the defense, converting on some buckets. Here they go again. Somehow they got numbers off and out of bounds.
Just talked about that defense, but look who's out there. It's a lot of youth.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys running around. Maybe a lot of minutes in this game to this point.
Yeah.
Bush, one of them, got the dunk the last time down the floor. Johnson alone at the bucket. He misses. Ulmer doesn't. The putback is good. 89-76 Bingos. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Eddie. Going to the bucket. Nobody comes to help. He just misses though. Ulmer clears it out. We're going the other way. Here's JoJo Swift at the bucket. That's going to be a basket interference of some sorts. As somebody from TNP,
somebody grabbed the rim there.
Ismail Abdullah or Elijah Bush grabbed the rim before the bucket went in. And kind of pop-o-matic troubled the ball up in the air. Is that a verb? I don't know.
There's like 3 people touched the rim on that one exchange. Can't have that.
Too strong there by Greg Edwards.
You see a lot of these young guys pushing the envelope. You know, instead of Bingo being aggressive, they're really taking it to them, taking it to the basket, getting steals, and that's how you come back from a large deficit. You gotta attack the rim and get those easy twos at the free throw line or finish. Stop the clock, get points on the board.
The first one is good by Greg Edwards. 91-77 Bingo's ahead. TNP just trying to get back in it. It's proven more difficult. Edwards hits the second. Bingo's on a breakout, and it works beautifully. Swift doesn't go. Ulmer again. It was Jamal Williams on the putback attempt. He couldn't get it to go. Then Ulmer missed as well. No foul called. He may have got hacked. Nonetheless, Bingo's ball. 3 seconds left. Ulmer wants it. Now Williams, no. The inbound is tipped out of bounds by Elijah Bush. 2.4 on the clock left now. Bingo's again, this time from the opposite corner of the baseline. Ulmer at the buzzer, no good. So we're through 3 here at Nike Pro City. We're in Baruch College. It's Bingo's All-Stars, defending champs 91, TNP 78. Fourth quarter coming up next on Backpack Broadcasting.
Overtime is the sports app bringing basketball highlights from NYC to the world. To see all the top plays from Pro City and the basketball scene, download Overtime in the Apple App Store. Make sure you check out the high school basketball channel to see if your plays made the cut. Who's got the best game in New York City? Overtime does.
What's up, LeBron? We're here to figure out who our favorite player is.
Okay, come on in. Y'all hungry? Yeah. I got all type of good stuff in that fridge. Future, what's up, my man?
Man, I want you to come over to the studio and listen to this track.
I'm gonna listen to training music.
You, me, tennis, and Spain.
I've already got a couple hours of training in.
All right.
Ron, we kind of thought we'd see all the cool stuff you do.
Find a break in the broadcasting, get your own production off the ground, or need the latest social media training, contact BIB Media. Born in Brooklyn. Believe the hype.
It gets to a certain point where the only person that can motivate you is yourself. What kind of inner drive do you have to become and you know, in some people's cases, stay the best? You know, you have to get this self-competitiveness where you can't waste time. There's no time to be wasted. If you're on the court, you can't waste that. Because as a player, you don't stay the same. You don't stay the same as a basketball player.
Not good. Might have to move.
We are back at Baruch College for the fourth quarter of the second game of the evening. Bingo's All-Stars lead it 91-78. TNP trying to make a run here late.
Was it late? Sonic the Hedgehog, baby. Give it back to him.
They call it an over and back. The inbounds from Ismail Abdullah. Bingos takes over. Opening moments, fourth quarter, game 2, Nike Pro City 2016 opening night. We've already seen Sean Bell All-Stars beat Dykeman in game 1 of the evening. This is game 2. It features the defending champs, Bingos All-Stars. They are wearing green uniforms with white lettering. They lead TNP 91-78. Right now, TNP has one problem. That's a nice bucket, though. Number 15, Greg Edwards, the fadeaway from the free throw line. A hand in his face, a hat perhaps, count bucket, and the foul.
He's really come on late for TNP, especially in that third quarter. Had a lot of big buckets to kind of close the gap, and you see him continuing in the fourth. And now with this free throw, if he gets it, you know, they cut it to 10.
Here's what I noticed, Greg, about TNP. It seems like they have a lot of the same player.
Yeah.
The long, athletic shot maker. They've got Edwards. They've got Bush. They've got
Ismail.
They've got Ismail Abdullah.
Yeah.
They all seem like similar things.
Guys. And I think that's really been the key for TNP coming back in this game. These guys have a lot of energy. They're long, athletic, and I think their size is kind of bothering Bingo with some of their shots, especially on the perimeter.
Ulmer underneath. Got fouled. We'll go to the line. It was a nice move there to kind of confuse the defender too much there, and he was just all over.
Tough part is he going to make these free throws? Ulmer isn't the, not exactly Larry Bird out there, but see what happens.
You've noticed that, huh?
Yeah. Hey, and he gets it. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, hey, I mean, one free throw is not going to get you the legend status, but
hey, he is wearing green, though, so
okay.
You never know.
I see why you said that.
Yeah. Ooh.
Turnover TNP. 3 guys now on Williams as he tries to get it over half court. Bingos passing nicely, but that pass may have been to the ref. It's out of bounds regardless. Turnover TNP ball. 92-81. It's an 11-point game with just under 11 minutes left. TNP a chance to get it within single digits here. Ed Mead with the ball now. From deep. No good. Bingo's going the other way. Taking their time. Jamal Williams out there.
Now Bingo's having a hard time getting the ball up.
I don't know what the call is there. It's an 8-second. An 8-second call there, Greg, though, but perhaps TNP would have been better off foregoing that, playing the advantage, if you will, from a soccer game, just going with a 2-on-1.
But even with that last possession, you know, Emmy pulled up for that 3. They've been having a lot of success driving that ball inside and really attacking the rim. I think that's where they got to go, especially being down for pretty much the entire game. They got to continue attacking the rim.
Ulmer and Bush underneath. Watch the matchup. It's getting a little chippy and a little physical.
Yeah. These guys aren't backing down from each other at all.
Hard bucket there. The bucket doesn't go. But it looks like Alan Thomas will go to the line to shoot 2, and this can get the deficit to under 10.
But Ulmer's a physical guy, so he's not going to shy away from any contact. That's his game.
He's not Larry Bird either, though, is he?
No. Definitely no. I've seen my share of a little Ulmer, and that's not his game. He's an energy guy, rebounds, defense.
Right.
You know what I mean? Could finish at the rim. But man, if he had a jump shot, he'd definitely be a complete player. But he struggles on that end.
No one's perfect.
Yeah, no one's perfect.
Mike Glover checking back in, something we didn't think
He's had a perfect game so far.
Glover's got 23 points on 9 of 14 shooting, high percentage shots, throwing 4 assists from Mike Glover. JoJo Swift now the ball handler. Edmead is all over him. Kind of got crossed out there.
That was a trick. It might have looked like a cross, but that was a trick by Cody.
10:01 left. Fourth quarter, it's a 9-point game. TNP got the deficit to under double digits. Here's Williams to the bucket, past the bucket, then the scoop is good. The lead's back to 11, 94-83. Bingo's in front. Corey Williams has 16. Edmead double clutch. Very nice. It's what got in the bucket. The crowd likes it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. They can't stop him from getting to the basket. You gotta exploit that every time he gets down court and he has a mismatch.
Bingo seems to try to be slowing it down while TNP's played at a frenetic pace the entire game.
Yeah. Well, when you have Mike Glover at the post, that's the reason why.
Williams got hit.
9:15 remaining. This game has gotten interesting. All the way up. We're getting all the way up right now.
Williams at the line. Can get it back to double figures.
That's the godfather of
He gets it to 10 at least. The free throw's good. 9:15 on the clock in the fourth quarter.
Bingo, you ain't never been a snitch, Bingo. Don't tell him nothing on me.
Williams hits them both. 96-85. Bingo's in front. 9 minutes left to play. Edmead with the ball again. Nice bounce pass underneath. Greg Edwards finishes. Edmead is kind of leading this team now. If he's not scoring, he's making a nice pass like he is there. Jamal Williams now lifted for Bingos. Looking for Glover. Glover over the head of the defender. Now to the bucket. A little bit of a push off, but no harm, no foul. TNP though gets Glover to dribble it out of bounds. Now things get interesting. And especially if TNP can get a bucket here, a three-pointer would make it a 6-point game.
I still think they should stick to the plan.
Edmead thinking perhaps the same thing I was. Tried the three, missed it.
Yeah.
Rolls out of bounds. Bingos takes over possession.
Gotta attack that rim, man. If you only take threes if it's a clear open shot. Coming from behind, you have no luxury to do that.
Williams putting on a little dribbling exhibition in addition to Mike Glover. His double ball layup doesn't go. TNP has numbers if they hurry. Edmead, baseline. Williams grabbed his wrist. Foul's called. 8:03 left in the fourth quarter. Bingos All-Stars are defending champs. Lead 96-87. Bingos is going to take a timeout. A 30-second break here, so we're going to stick here and peruse the stat sheet, which at the end of the third quarter looked like it was in Bingo's favor for sure. They had a 13-point lead. That's dwindled, perhaps it's the correct adjective, to 9.
I think you got to attribute a lot of that to the horses on TNP. They really came in and made a lot of difference. They're aggressive. They're attacking the rim. Emmy's had a lot of play in that. Edwards has been big in the third quarter and in the fourth. And, they're just one run away from really, having a chance to win this game instead of just being competitive.
So if you're TNP, the current problem is this game and getting back from the 9-point deficit.
Yeah. I think right now it's just all about taking good shots. And the way I see it for me, Emmy's having a lot of success getting to the basket. They got to use that as their weapon, especially in Thomas too.
And this is Thomas, the spin, but he didn't have control of the ball. Looks like they got a foul call though on Bingo's. It's Bingo's 15th foul. Was it in the act of shooting? It looks like the refs say it was. So Thomas at the line for TNP. He can get him within 7 if he hits them both. Swishes the first. Thomas hits them both. It's a 7-point game. The pressure is back full court. TNP trying to force a turnover. Here's Ulmer to Glover to the basket. The block was made by Bush, it looked like. I don't know if he needed to do that though. I'm not sure he needed to do that.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was going to go in anyway. They might have gotten the ball. Nonetheless, either way, it's Bingo's ball. Ulmer underneath. Spin and the bucket. Ulmer makes the lead 9. Edmead off a screen to the bucket. Ulmer was there again. Blocked it with 2 hands, but TNP will keep possession out of bounds. Here's Thomas looking for a screen. He gets one. Now he's guarded by J.J. Moore. Thomas to the bucket. Too high off the window, but there for the putback. Missed. Bryce Ellie can't get the putback to go. That could prove to be costly. Here comes Moore now. Ulmer outside, driving to the bucket. Loses control. It's stripped. TNP now. Got numbers. Nice passing and a nice finish. Ellie, or rather Bush underneath. It's a 7-point game with less than 7 minutes left. TNP just won't go away.
Yeah, they won't. But there's a difference between going away and actually cutting this lead. And there you go. They're giving up another 2.
Is that
a stop?
And they're going to say it's on the floor.
Yeah, might be.
It's going to be Bingo's ball out of bounds. Ishmael Abdullah checking back in for TNP. Elijah Bush coming out. Could be injured slightly. Mike Glover to Williams. Nice dish. Give and go. Works perfectly. Count it. And a foul.
Yeah. And just as you saw ECTNP got him back into this game, they put in somebody for Bingo who can pretty much close the deal, and that's Corey Williams.
TNP's head coach not happy. Still singing though. Another turnover there. That won't be music to his ears. Ulmer can't get it to go. TNP going the other way. They don't have numbers. They do have a triple, but it's no good. Swift coming the other way. He's got men on his wings. Once again, though, tried taking himself, and this time it's Greg Edwards for TNP with the block. Bingo's ball, 6:10 left. They got a 9-point lead.
Too much space.
Williams is short. Here comes TNP. It's Abdullah down the middle. Back to Abdullah. The finger roll is good. It's a 7-point game. TNP back with the full court pressure.
TNP just needs to get stops.
But here's the problem with the full court pressure, Greg. When TNP breaks it, they have a fast break. The first one's no good. Mike Glover, the rebound. He gets fouled on the putback attempt. He'll go to the line.
And I know it's only a 7-point lead, but I think Bingo's in control right now, especially with Corey and Mike Glover out there.
I can't disagree with you, Greg.
Yeah.
We need 7. How many we got?
They know how to operate in a close game like this.
Glover hits the first. Even when TNP gets it to within 7, you never really feel like Bingo's doesn't have control of the game.
And then they don't. It's like they don't feel any pressure. It's like, even with the the shortened lead that they have right now, it still seems like that they'll be able to pull this out. But there is a lot of time left for a TNP to get close and maybe close the deal. Wow.
We remind you, Keidron Clark not here, not playing yet for Bingo's All-Stars, but is expected to join the team later in the season.
When he comes back from overseas.
So we're going to be looking at an even more talented, more
stacked
depth
roster. Yeah.
For Bingo's All-Stars in future weeks.
I mean, look, you see how they're playing today. Imagine having Corey and Cregan in your backcourt.
It's a one-on-none. It's J.J. Moore. Shades of the human highlight reel there. The windmill slam.
I mean, that's ESPN top 10-ish.
It's a 10-point lead for Bingos now with 5:10 left. But TNP's at the line. It's Alan Thomas with a couple free throws. Hits the first.
So Johnson's back in the game for Bingo's All-Stars with 5:10 remaining, shaping up to be a good game coming down the stretch. Once again, let you know, primetime New York Lightning, Thursday 6:30. Also, X-Men versus Bingo Basketball, 8:30 here in Macro City.
Williams right at the bucket.
Nice.
The finger roll is good. It's a 10-point lead once again for Bingo.
Corey is a closer.
Ellie's triple is no good. TNP gets the offensive rebound. Tariq Havey hits a triple of his own.
That's a big three for Riley.
That's been their first triple in a while, and there's a quick turnover for Bingos.
And that's a big turnover. That's a big boost right there. If they can score on this possession.
J.J. Moore couldn't collect it before he turned and headed up court. And it's TNP that takes over possession, down 7 now with 4:30 and change left in the game. Havey to Thomas. He'll take a 3. It's good! 2 quick triples for TNP. And now the current problem for Bingos is that they're only up 4.
Yeah.
I promise that's the last time I try to use that.
But I still think you got to give Bingo the edge here.
Here's Williams. Crossed over twice. Good defense, though, by Abdullah.
Yeah, good way to stick in there.
Knocked ball out of bounds. It's still Bingo's ball. 10 to shoot. 4:09 left in the fourth.
I think I know where the ball's going right here.
I think you're right. Glover.
Exactly.
Doubled. Oh, he doesn't get the roll. Wait a minute. They called it an offensive foul, Greg.
Wow. I didn't expect that. I didn't really see the call there.
You can count Bingo Cole amongst the people that didn't expect that call either. He had some words for the referee. So here's TNP down 4 only. Havey, the bucket, a scoop, too high. They can't convert. Could have got within 2 there, Greg.
Yeah. mean, they're in the mix. They definitely have a shot here. Execution coming down to the final minutes is going to be key. So whoever gets the best shots, that's who's going to pull it off. And whoever can get stops.
This full court pressure from TNP has really been a game changer for them. A lot of their buckets have come off just Bingo's being forced to rush underneath that pressure.
3:48 remaining here in the ball game.
Pratt at the line for Bingos. Hits the first. It's a 5-point game.
Bingo needed that. Kind of stop the clock. Stop TNP's rhythm right now. And they get the ball back.
Misses the free throw but gets the offensive rebound. Like Greg said, it's a huge offensive rebound. As Williams now can dish it to Pratt. He finishes, and the lead back up to 7 just like that. Abdullah looking to do something with it, but changes his mind, takes it back out. They'll reset. Bingo's with some pressure in the half court. That's Abdullah. He misses, and so does Edwards on the putback. Oh, my! AJ Moore contested at the rim.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. He threw
That might be an
nonetheless.
exclamation point if Bingo's able to win this game.
And now here's Bingos again. TNP just not really getting back on defense on a couple possessions here in the fourth quarter that has resulted in some big-time throwdowns for Bingos All-Stars.
Looks like Corey wants to take Abdullah one-on-one there. Looks student against teacher right here.
Williams crossed him up, knocked him over. A couple of big plays there as Williams crosses up Abdullah. He falls. The dish to Glover, but Glover's layup attempt is blocked. It's got some of the fans here in the gym at Baruch College on their feet.
Like I said, student against teacher.
Pratt had to rush that at the shot clock was winding down. He didn't get it off in time. Officially, it's a turnover. Officially, it's a 9-point lead for Bingos All-Star with 2:37 to play.
No, the fans are definitely liking that crossover right there. Making someone drop is always a crowd pleaser.
Here's Havey, dishes it off to Forbes. A stutter step back to Havey. The triple, too short. Williams clears it. 2:15 left in the fourth. Time running out for TNP. Williams, offensive foul.
2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining, 112, 103, 2:10 remaining. It's been an exciting ball game here. This evening.
Abdullah, in and out. They kind of let him have that one.
2:01 remaining. And they're over the list, so he'll go to the line.
2 minutes left. Bingo's All-Stars leads 112-103 in somewhat of a disjointed game, Greg. Bingo's never, like we said, never really gave up control.
Yeah.
The TNP would continue to make little runs here and there, get within 2, get within 4, but never closer, never able to tie it, never able to take a lead.
It's been the narrative that's followed TNP the whole game. You know, with their biggest comebacks, they've gotten close, but it just seems like Bengals always had an answer for it. And you've seen it in the last couple of minutes here. As soon as TNP cut that deficit to like 4 or 5, so Corey Williams come back in the game and made a lot of great plays there. Now they're up 113 with a chance to make it an 11-point lead. 2 minutes left. I think it's in their favor.
We said Bingos All-Stars will be getting Cajun Clark onto their roster as the season progresses. For TNP, though, you saw some good things. You got to think that maybe as this season moves along, they start to kind of learn what rotations work for them, what lineups work for them, who should be getting what minutes. Because like we said, they got a lot of guys that do a lot of similar things. Maybe as the season moves along, coaches start to kind of feel out what worked for them.
Yeah, and I think what works for them is the young horses that they had out there in the third that really changed the game for them. With Howard and the Mead, a lot of these young guys, they put a lot of pressure on the ball. Edwards, they definitely got them back in the game, and they made things competitive.
We were told that it's a younger Nike Pro City league this season. A lot of young guys. TNP is evidence of that. Seeing a lot of younger guys on their squad. As maybe this league starts to morph into a younger generation, if you will. Nonetheless, though, as far as tonight goes, looks like Bingo's All-Stars will hold on. They're up 8, 114, 106, just less than 2 minutes left to play as J.J. Moore hits the free throw to make it a 9-point game. Hits them both, it's a 10-point game. A last-ditch pass, Dan Moore out in the open floor. Throws that down, a one-handed slam. That, Greg, is your exclamation point.
Yeah, he's definitely had a lot of highlight plays here tonight.
Moore from deep this time off the front rim. Shaq McFarland, the deuce there, makes the 10-point game as the clock ticks under a minute. Mike Glover with it now. Things start to wind down here on the opening night of Nike Pro City 2016. First game won by Sean Bell All-Stars. Second game looks to be won by Bingo's All-Stars as Corey Williams gets the bucket and the foul. 40 seconds left to play.
He's the closer. Man, imagine, I just can't keep imagining how better they're gonna be for when Keegan comes back or
better. Never mind, we talked about Bingo's contact list on his phone. We will work to get to the bottom of names that are on Bingo Coles' contact list on his cell phone. I'm curious.
Yeah. Who else is gonna show up?
Who else?
Good for Bingo, bad for everybody else.
Tobias Harris? Is he on the contact list?
You never know. Maybe even Chris Copeland.
Chris Copeland? He said before he was here to see Corey Williams play.
And
maybe he saw Corey Williams play and said, you know what? I'll suit up for a game to play with him.
With 18 points. 18.9 seconds remaining.
I mean, maybe Bingo will play himself. He's mid-court right now.
Every game is like, once again, we thank the veterans for coming out. Where the veterans at, bro? Thanks for protecting and serving our country. I feel God bless y'all, keep y'all healthy, and keep on coming to the game, man. We appreciate y'all.
Things wrapping up here on the first night of Nike Pro City. We'll have Brian Fonseca with the player of the game here after the expiration of the clock in the second game that will be won by the defending champs, the Bingo All-Stars.
So he was fouled.
Who do you think Brian's going to be talking to?
Brian? I think he's going to be talking to Glover. No, Williams.
Really?
I mean, you can go either way.
Wait a minute, you just hedged. You said both. Can't do that. You got to pick somebody.
It's hard. I mean, they're both deserving.
I know. That's why I asked the question. I wouldn't ask an easy
I'll
question.
go Williams.
You'll go Williams.
I'll go Williams.
Okay. I'm going to say Glover just to kind of say somebody different than you because it's more fun that way.
I hated that.
So Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic with the Hedgehog.
Time running out.
Give both these teams a round of applause, y'all. Give both a round of applause.
Bingos All-Stars maybe looking for one last firework. They didn't get it. So it's
Hey,
one
it's not over
win.
yet. There's a 1.8 left.
And maybe get another dunk out of this. We did. Good for us. The final score in game number 2 is Bingos All-Stars 121. TNP 114. It's a win on night 1 for Bingos All-Stars as the defending champs. Like we said, pick up where they left off last year without one of their best players, Keegan Clark, who's still got some business to take care of overseas. He'll be here in a few weeks later in the season. It was a big performance from Mike Glover, however, and another big performance from Corey Williams. 25 for Glover, 24 for Williams. How about this, Greg? 27 for J.J. Moore.
So that's nearly 80 points from 3 guys right there. And I think when you have those kind of scores, especially with Keegan Clark, who's going to get people the ball when he comes back, it's going to be hard for them to lose any game. But I think you have to see from if you're TNP, you definitely got to be encouraged by Ishmael Abdullah, Greg Edwards, Elijah Bush, and Aaron Emid for what they were able to do in that third quarter. Definitely pushing the pace, and they were able to kind of cut the deficit. That big lead that Bingo had. And they did a lot of good things out there. So I think that's something I might be able to work on as we go deeper into these games into the summer. But, Bingo showed up.
All right, so Greg is right. And we have Brian Fonseca on the sidelines with the player of the game, and it's Corey Williams.
Here with Corey Homicide Williams, who just had a big game. 24 points, 7 assists, 4 steals. Let's talk about the 4 steals. How important was it to really, spearhead the effort defensively for your team today?
You got to give credit to this young team, TNP. They play hard. They're a scrappy team. So it's very, very important to dictate the tempo defensively. So, we have to match their intensity, and that's what we were able to do down the stretch of that game.
You guys really filled it up offensively. You scored over 120 points. What could you say about the importance of doing that in order to, give you guys an edge?
I mean, the thing is, in Pro City, you have to have a deep bench that can score a lot because there's a lot of good players. You see, there's 15 players. Each team is loaded. So the thing that we have with Bingo All-Stars is that we have our second unit is probably the best in the city. So we don't really lack off when we drop when the first unit sits down. So it's great.
Last year, you guys won a championship. Obviously, you're defending that. You're looking to repeat. What are some things that you're looking to improve throughout the year in order to really get back to that?
I mean, well, we gotta start.
Yeah,
good intensity from game 1 I feel today. We did that. So it's just carrying over. This is not even really our full roster. It's not even really our full team. So a lot of guys, they'll be coming here later. We got some surprises this summer. So as long as we come with the intensity, the consistency, and the effort, we should be all right.
All right, thanks again. Congratulations on the big win. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Brian. Greg, Corey Williams telling us Bingos All-Stars has some surprises up their sleeve later in the season. I'm intrigued. Yeah. I think it has something to do with Bingo's contact list on his phone, or maybe Corey Williams' contact list on his phone. Yeah. Nonetheless, as we said, 76 points from the trio of Mike Glover, Corey Williams, and J.J. Moore as Bingo's All-Stars wins their first game of the season.
Yeah, and you couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, these guys had great games. It seemed like TNP had no answer for those guys. And, that's just the perimeter. Then you got to deal with Mike Glover down low. So it's like a 3-headed monster. And then you got Keegan Clark, who's going to get everybody involved. And he just said they had one of the best benches in the league. So, they're firing from, all cylinders, whether it's the starting 5 or the guys coming off the bench. So it's just going to make for great basketball. And, I can't wait to see what else they do.
That is Greg Alcala. We are here at Baruch College for night 1 of Nike Pro City 2016. It's Backpack Broadcasting. The results from tonight: Sean Bell All-Stars beat Dykeman 106-95 in Game 1. And in Game 2, Bingos All-Stars, the defending champs, beat TNP 121-114. Again, for Greg Alcala, I'm Dan Serafin. This is Nike Pro City 2016 on Backpack Broadcasting. Thanks for watching.
Looking for a ride after the game? Well, Lyft has Nike Pro City viewers covered with rides on tap. Download the Lyft app today and use the limited code PROCITY16 for up to $50 in free Lyft credit. Lyft, rides in minutes.
Athletes aren't reasonable. Is it reasonable to demand more speed from the same legs? More power from the same muscles?